let's play one more. Part of a series of episodes that I probably should have been able to finish years ago, but somehow real life got to me. Now is the time. So, let's do this, once and for all. Super RMN Brothers 3. Here we go. Here we go! Yeah. Welcome, Mario, to RMN's Pit of Challenges. You and your friends have been gathered here for our amusement. The exit is sealed, and you'll need 150 stars to escape. We've scattered our stars far and wide. Doesn't look so wide yet. Whatever. You'll find one as a reward for each level you complete, but be wary. Some levels also contain secret stars. You can see the number of stars in a level when you near its entrance. The pipe you're standing on leads to the tutorial. You'll learn everything you need to pass our trials there. You even get 2 stars for finishing. Just press down to enter the pipe. To leave, proceed to the top of the pit. To the top of the pit. The exit pipe will open when you have enough stars. Also, here. The first one's free. 3 up. Tutorial. You need 150 stars to leave the pit. I suggest you keep searching. What? Is that all you can really say? Anyway, 3 extra lives and 1 star by doing pretty much nothing except reading messages. Luigi seems kind of excited about this. Let's-a go, bro. Probably shouldn't go much higher yet. Let's just do the tutorial here, since we got some stars. Press left and right to move. Press up to read messages when an exclamation mark is shown. Welcome to the tutorial stage. Get the stars at the end and you'll be ready for anything. All buttons will be referred to generically, so make sure you know what does what before you start. Holding up will let you climb ladders, and holding down lets you descend. Press jump to jump. The longer you hold it, the higher you'll go. You can't stand on top of these ladders, but you can jump off them. And yes, vines and fences work the same way. Guess this is for someone who's never played SMBX before, or doesn't feel like they've played it before. But 2 stars, so we have to refresh ourselves no matter what. Maybe we could skip some of them, but I want to collect them all. Hold the run key to run. You can clear small pits like these if you move quickly. Build up some speed and rush across. We'll probably find out how to break those eventually. But for now, we gotta move. Hit question mark blocks from beneath to see what's inside. Gasp. Saving it for later. Collect the mushroom in this one to become super. I see that leaf to the left. We actually need it? Probably will. Anyway, Super Mario can break blocks with his incredibly thick skull. And we see the shell there, so there's a possibility we could lose our power-up. If we have to break any more bricks, though, we might be in trouble. You know, I gotta wonder. We got the underground brick blocks from SMB1. Maybe after they've been hit, they could be a slightly different color. They could be teal there. Never thought about that before. Will that note block keep spinning because I've read this? Nope. Note blocks bounce you higher if you hold the jump button. Again, we learned that the hard way. Those flippy blocks can't be broken from below. To really destroy them, you need to spin jump on top of them. Press Alt jump. Only super characters can break them. Let's go ahead and break them. Swimming? That's just jumping underwater. Well, in some cases, I guess it is. There are other problems, too. Hold run to swim faster. Holding up makes you ascend faster, too. It's whether you're able to land on enemies when you're underwater. That can be a problem. Swimming in quicksand? That's just jumping normally a whole lot. It's actually really annoying. A little deeper. Of course, sinking is perfectly safe, unless there's something dangerous down there. To pick up an object beneath you, hold down and press the run key. You can dig through sand this way. See, I guess I do need the tutorial. I tried to spin jump to break those. You can also pick up objects from the side, including these white blocks. Hold run. You call them white, I call them blue. Ice is a pain to walk on, but jumping around helps. Fire flower. It lets you throw fireballs by pressing the run key, and they can kill enemies and melt ice. Holding up when firing will throw the ball on an arc. So the turn blocks, they keep moving even when you are reading a message, but these white blocks, as we're going to call them this time, maybe just for this tutorial, they don't do anything at all until you stop reading the message. The leaf gives Mario a raccoon tail. He can swing it with the run key and use it to break blocks from the side. Even though I'm not really using a key here. I'm using a controller. Hold jump while falling with the tail to slow your descent. Yeah, we could have gotten hurt there. When running, you can use the tail to fly. Pick up speed and hold the jump key. Oh, it regenerates too. Hold the run key to pick up objects. Grab this shell and kick it to the right. Alright. Here we go. Okay, you give us the vine even though we're coming down. Very well. Now what? This? Yeah, I can knock these first. And then I can collect something from this. But it's probably just a switch block. Come on. Jump. Spin jump might work. At the correct spot. Oop. A little glitchy, too. Something that's not supposed to be in a tutorial. Hey, go grab another shell and kick it with that block at that block over there. Yeah, I have my ways. Press down on a slope to slide. You can kill foes you crash into. How fun it is. A little more sliding. It is fun. The ice flower lets you throw ice balls that freeze enemies. Frozen enemies can be picked up. Alrighty. Let's do this. And you're gone. And you're gone, too. Soon enough. There we go. Oop. Spin jumping with a fire or ice flower will let you throw in both directions. Seen that before. Definitely gotta read this one. Spin jumps also let you bounce on dangerous enemies or destroy tougher ones completely. Yeah, Koopa's a tougher one, I guess. But since I've got the ice flower, something else could happen here. And it did not happen. I was thinking the Koopa would freeze. Spin jumps can't save you from terrain like this. Of course, you can die in a tutorial, but I'm not going to try. You can use the spin jump to ride a thwomp like an elevator. Do I get a bonus star if I don't die? Pick objects out of the ground the same way you pick up objects underneath you. Hold down and press run. Okay. Propeller block ought to be somewhere. The Tanuki suit lets you fly just like the raccoon tail. Like the spelling for raccoon. Alright. The saw is gonna be trouble. They bounce. Pressing Alt-Run in the Tanuki suit turns you to stone. You're invincible for as long as you hold the key, but you'll be forced to turn back eventually. There we go. Fast enough? Yes, there we go. Like the spin jump, you can crush tough foes while petrified. And there we go. Can't break those blocks while petrified, though. Alright. The hammer suit lets you throw hammers. You can use them to break gray blocks like these. It'll also block fireballs while ducking. Okay. I want to break that last one just for fun. Hammers are even strong enough to break thwomps. Alright. Couldn't go fast enough to kill all 5, unfortunately. But whatever. As long as we can complete this. Oh. Bombs can destroy these blocks. This one can be picked up or kicked. Hold down and release the run key to set it in place. This works for other items, too. Oh no. Oh no. I need more time with the bomb. There we go. Do it like this. Now knock out that one, and then try to throw this upwards. Something we could have done with this particular bomb here. Let's do that. This bomb explodes on impact. Throw it at the ceiling by holding up and releasing the run key on impact, and that was just high enough. The springboard will bounce you high if you hold the jump key. It, too, can be picked up. You can hold down to set things down in front of you, even while jumping. So, up we go. Oops. Well, that's gonna ruin a little bit of this, but at least I'm not gonna die. Garibo's shoe lets you stomp dangerous enemies and bounce across spikes. Hop on in. I can ruin a lot of things there. Let's keep the shoe. Red works just like green, except you can also cross lava safely. Press Alt jump to abandon a shoe. There we go. Now can we switch? Yes. Time for the blue shoe. Blue also works like green, but also allows you to fly endlessly. Time to have some fun. No, you can't swim in your shoe. Or fly, either. At least they regenerate. At least you're kind of nice. But we still have our problems. The Koopa Clown car can fly and crush enemies. Press down to enter any direction to fly, and Alt jump to hop out. Take off your shoes before climbing in. There we go. The clown car can even smash question mark blocks open from above. If I can do it at the correct spot, so I don't read the message box repeatedly. So, let's jump out. The Billy gun fires infinite bullet bills when held. Set it down on the clown car, and you can press run to fire while riding. There's anything else? Any other things we could do with it? Well, probably already seen when I finished Super RMN Brothers 2. Most of them, anyway. The clown car has the unfortunate tendency to drop items you set on it. If you lose the gun or pipe, fly up to the top and they'll reappear. In fact, many objects can be respawned by scrolling them off screen, including keys. Have I done it with a pipe before? I don't think so. Oh! You can press the same button used for the fireballs. Get the piranha plant out. Alright, there we go. Oops, too fast, too fast. Well, 2 keys. Let's use the other Tanuki suit here. You'll need a key to open this door. Pick up the key and run right through. Another one for spares. You'll also need a key to open the door below. Hit up while holding the key to enter, so I guess it's not really a spare. Mushroom blocks can be picked up, thrown, and stacked to reach high places. I could probably find a way to fly that, but I'm going to just stack these fairly. Okay. Got this. The propeller block helps you jump higher while you carry it. Hold jump to reach incredible heights. Holding jump while falling slows your descent. Ooh. The propeller block flamethrower works the same way, but it shoots fireballs everywhere too. There we go. What fun this is. Goodbye, Pokey, you're not fast enough. The blue pendant is a special item that turns you into a fairy. You can freely fly until you touch the ground or get hit by an enemy. Don't worry, you won't take damage. Well, at least you get hit as a fairy, but I've already taken damage once before. So, wouldn't take chances there. The P-switch turns blocks into coins, coins into blocks, and may have other effects as well. Make your move during the time limit. You can pick it up, too. Okay. Plenty of effects. Now we just gotta wait this out. Ooh. so many different coins. What fun that is. The green P switch freezes time. Hurry past obstacles while they're frozen. Okay. Yep. I'm not gonna try grabbing those. Can I go fast enough? Maybe I don't need to go too fast here. I think this is good enough. Stopwatches also freeze time. This one works the moment you touch it. Oh. Oh boy. Could have been trouble with the bomb there. There we go. Gotten past that. This is a long tutorial. And that sign just generated. The green stopwatch becomes your backup item. You activate it by pressing the drop item button and catching it as it falls. There we go. I don't usually think about the stopwatch in that form. Can't even read those things. The POW block kills enemies on the ground and knocks coins loose. Knocks coins loose. Well, the remaining ones, I guess. And it even knocked out a shy guy up there. This is the checkpoint. It saves your place in the level, letting you return here if you die. It also makes you super if you're small. Ooh. And I thought I was going to be able to complete this video in one sitting. But since this tutorial is running on longer than I expected, well, I guess I had to wait. Now we're back to this. Pick up this egg and toss it to break it open. Who knows what's inside? Or who is inside? Can't go past the sign, or the outline. Sign, outline. They rhyme, that's fine. Rhyme doesn't exactly rhyme, though, but close. I want to see. That one's probably a real Yoshi. Yoshi is Mario's dino pal. Hop on to ride him, and press Alt-Jump to dismount. Like Karibo's shoe, Yoshi can walk on spikes safely. He can also swallow enemies he snags with his tongue. I prefer Dragon Pal. Thank you very much. Yoshi can grab items with his tongue too, even if they're behind a wall. Press run to stick out Yoshi's tongue. If you hold up when you press it, he'll lick while standing. Yep. Quite the reflexes there. So, walking. Yoshi can't open a door with a key in his mouth, so you'll have to spit it out first. Wherever I find the key. If you lose the key, you can recover it where you found it to begin with. Where is the key gonna be? I hope it's... Oh, of course. Had to do the swallow first. Spit it out first. Now it's time. Ooh. And on top of that, I get a phone call while I'm recording. It's supposed to be a tutorial about playing SMBX, not about how to properly record a video. If you lose the key, you can recover it where you found it to begin with. Yoshi gains special abilities when he holds different shells in his mouth. Green doesn't do anything. You'll also notice Yoshi can't kick shells. Well, that doesn't normally happen, but in this case, yeah. Yoshi spits red shells out as fireballs. Let's do it again. One of them's slower than the other. Oh. Yellow shells let Yoshi stomp the ground and kill nearby foes. There we go. And we got another one, too. Dispose of shells safely. You can destroy them by dropping, throwing, or spitting them directly inside walls. Blue lets Yoshi fly for a short time, but only if you jump first. Hold jump to fly and release it to drop. If Yoshi runs out of flight time, or you don't jump first, he'll drift down slowly while the... Sorry. While the key is held. This is not a key, this is a shell. Oh. Yeah, I didn't hold the run button yet, so that can really throw me off. Anyway, let's get out of this. Let's get out of it this way. Time to fly. There we go. Whoa, oh. Rainbow shells grant Yoshi all 3 special abilities. Let's use it. Too bad we can't spit it out. Ah. Close, but not quite. And now he had to do that, too? Sure. Let's destroy this one if we can. Or, we need to run fast enough. Press Alt-Jump to dismount. So we weren't supposed to keep Yoshi after all. I think I could go fast enough. Ugh. Come on. You did that on purpose. Yeah. So here we go. Yoshi's come in many different colors. Each has different abilities, too. Of course, they're not going to be everywhere. We're going to have to enter the pipe first. They're not going to pop out on their own. Blue Yoshi can fly with any shell. So, up we go. Can't keep it. Let's trade places, okay? Yellow Yoshi can stomp with any shell. Yeah, you two can stay together. Time for Red Yoshi. Red Yoshi can spit fireballs with any shell. There we go. Up we go. Yeah, we were supposed to give up Yoshi. Black Yoshi now. Black Yoshi has all the abilities of red, yellow, and blue. Be able to keep you around. A bit more for company. So, Teal Yoshi spits out everything as ice blocks. Haha. So let's get out. 2 more to go. Wondering which one this could be. Pink Yoshi spits out everything as vegetables. So, time to demonstrate. Perfect time to demonstrate after getting hurt like that. 1 more to go. Purple Yoshi can stomp to break blocks. Press down in midair. So, up. Let's pick these up. Let's be able to reach. Ha. We're almost done, I swear. It's time to learn about the different characters. Luigi has worse traction than Mario, but he can jump higher. He can also bounce higher off springboards and enemies. Otherwise, he has all the same abilities as Mario. Let's do a trick with the select ones. We already learned about select once. Make Luigi big again. Alright. That was bad. Toad has most of the same abilities as the Mario Brothers. He runs faster, digs, and picks up objects faster, and carries items over his head. Toad's suit powers are a little different than the Bros Tanuki Toad. A little different than the Bros. Tanuki Toad can't turn to stone, but he can double jump instead. So, let's make good of this double jump. Toad's hammer suit throws boomerangs instead of hammers. They can collect coins and kill foes, of course. Of course, grabbing those coins can be a little bit of trouble. Boomerangs like that. So, Peach, like Toad, holds objects over her head. She can't spin jump, but she can hover in midair for a short time. Hold jump while airborne to do so. There we go. Peach's hammer suit gives you heart bombs to throw. Pressing Alt Run will let her hold one over her head. It can then be thrown like any other item. This also works for fire and ice flowers. So, bomb this. Plenty of fun. So, time, do this, bounce around. So, let's float. Let's make sure we're not too high, otherwise we may not make it. We probably could. The ceiling's high enough anyway. Everything is different for Link. He's never short and can stab with his sword using the run key, even while ducking. Holding up or down in midair will make him attack above or below him. He can stab through these blocks this way. Alright. The Leaf and Tanuki Pendant let Link turn into a fairy for a very short time. Double jump or alt jump. Or fly further with a running start. Single jump while running full tilt. Some power-ups look different just for Link. Here we go. Link doesn't use the run key to pick up speed. He does so on his own the further he walks. Eventually, he runs very fast. Link can't climb, but holding up on a ladder will turn him into a fairy so he can fly up. You can get some good speed from that. Up stab, and good. Stabbing plants will uproot them. Stabbing bombs will collect them. Press Alt-Run to throw a bomb from your inventory. This is the only type of bomb Link can collect. Careful with them, though. How many are we gonna need? Let's stick with 3 for now. Alt-Run. Okay. Had to be careful there. Link can't carry objects, but he can stab keys to collect them. He'll use them automatically on locked doors. Okay. Heads up! Link can block projectiles with his shield. Throw this sniff at a projectile of your own. There we go. Fun. Very fun. Power-ups all work differently for Link. Fire and Ice Flowers let him shoot fire ice balls with his sword. The Black Pendant, the Hammer Suit, gives him sword beams. So, then they come down. Alright. That's the one thing I really like about Link, the sword beams. So, there we go. We have to do all 3 of them. Wait. And if we're too close, it doesn't work. Not to mention, if we use the Ice Flower on ice, it's not gonna work. Down stab. That's fun. Okay. Gotta have something for everybody. Yep. Something for everybody. This is a secret star. These are hidden in some of the levels as bonuses for you to find. Picking them up doesn't end the stage, but they still add to your star count. It can only be collected once, so it won't show up if you already got it. Instead, you'll find a 3-up moon waiting in the same spot. Is that how all of them are gonna work? This star ends the level. There is one in each stage, and you must collect it to finish. And so, we leave you this one last trick. Slip through small holes by running, ducking, and sliding under. Good luck out there! Whew. Very good luck. Even though that was a long tutorial, that probably doesn't cover absolutely everything we need to know. We're gonna have to find out some tricks of our own. We'll do that once we really get this game started next time.